Well, let's put it this way. Had it not been for the Admiral, I would not be sitting here today. I rode the Admiral when I was 7 years old, and I thought, man, this is the life. You know, I love this boat, and I asked my parents, I said, I like this boat, buy it for me, you know? And I just enjoyed it. I mean, every Friday, Saturday night, it was just fully packed, you know? Everybody would come down, and they had proms, and I mean, just whatever was on that boat, and everybody remembered it, you know?
4,000 people trying to get on it, trying to get on the boat. They had a ballroom band on the second deck. They had a rock band on the fourth deck. Midwest's largest dance floor. They could comfortably accommodate 2,000 dancers at the same time.
When I first heard about it, I was at home and the phone rang, and it's my supervisor's wife calling. And she tells me, she says, Kevin, Gary needs you down on the boat right now because the Admiral broke loose. And I thought, man, you people have got to stop with these jokes. And as soon as I said that, I turned around and looked at the news, and Channel 4 had it on the news. It was just crazy. I was like, oh, wow. So I just dropped what I was doing. I ran out the house and I got down here. It was like something out of a movie, you know? You got this boat up here holding this other boat into the bank. You got people just all over the place, you know.
And we went up, walking up by the Admiral, and here it is backwards with the front of the Admiral pointing downstream. All the gangways and everything else, we have no idea, ripped off, torn off, turned around out in the middle of the river. And the towboat, the Admiral, was pushed in the very front of the Admiral, holding it from downstream up, trying to hold it into place. And we see all these people on the first, second, third deck of the Admiral.
The people were just trying to get onto the towboat, and there's no railings on the towboat or anything, just chains. And we seen that, we said, you know, we both looked at each other and said, we got to get the boats and get up there and get them people off of there.
We started talking as the policemen came on, whatever else. What's going to happen if we go up alongside? We can't go on the outside of the Admiral because we don't know what's hanging off the Admiral that may be in that way. So there was just enough room to squeeze in on between the Admiral and where the street is now, to try to get our boats alongside that towboat.
But with the Admiral shoved the Admiral in, and we'd come on the inside of the Admiral to pull up from the wheel wash and everything. You know, you had to run hard to get through his wheel wash to get up, but as soon as you got past it, you had to back off because then the water wanted to suck you in.
As we can kind of slide up in this area and get the people off. It's like, you know, like a little doorway they can walk from the side of the Admiral onto the Becky Thatcher and the Tom Sawyer. And that's how we got them on, you know, just carefully just getting them across that little, it wasn't a gap, it was just like, we kind of lined the boats up pretty good to get them in there.
We have 300 people on the boat in 5-10 minutes, and we start just bringing them down here to our boats.
Some people were, you can see some were really concerned, you know, had some concern on their face. Sadly, there were some people saying, I got credits in that machine over there that I need to get, you know. We even had one person actually try to get on the boat. They went to the buffet line, they had like a ham or a roast beef trying to walk on the boat with it, you know. And I was like, it was a crazy sight, you know.
Just came to us that we were going to do it, no matter, you know, didn't ask for permission, you know, we just did it.
I'm just glad everybody, as far as I know, was safe, and we did the right thing. A really bad situation worked out pretty darn good.